Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, wherever you may be. This is By Hook or By Needles. My name is Sam, and today I am going to show you a knitting stitch which is called Steps. S-T-E-P-S. It is a knit and purl combination which create steps, literally. Not literally, but you know, on the fabric. Now this is a multiple of 8 stitches plus 2, so I am going to start off with 18 stitches. That's let's see, that's 8 and 8 is 16, plus 2 is 18. So I'm just going to cast on in my usual way. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oops, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. I'll just check. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. Okay, so the first row tells us that we have to knit 4, then purl 4. I'm just going to knit 4 and purl 4 all the way to the end. Three, one more. Okay, we knit, and then we knit 4 and purl, knit 4, purl 4 until the last 2 stitches, which we then knit 2. Okay, that's our first row. Second row, we purl those 2 that we just knit, and we knit 4, purl 4 back. So we purl the first 2, and then we knit 4, purl 4. Okay, that's the first 2 rows already done. We repeat these 2 rows once more. Okay, so we're just going to knit the knit, purl the purl, and we're going to do that on the way back. We're going to knit the knit and purl the purl on the way back. So we're just going to repeat these 2 rows. I'll pause it here and I'll join you at the beginning of the 5th row. Okay, now I have done those extra 2 rows. So I've done 4 rows. And now we are on to the 5th row. And it tells us to start off with knit 2. We're going to knit 2. Then we are going to purl 4 and knit 2 until the end. and this you will see I'm knitting some knit stitches, and I'm also knitting some purl stitches because they're starting to stagger the purl and the knit stitches. Oops, don't need one more. Sorry, I can't see what I'm doing very well. I'm looking through the camera, and that's always very difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is going to tell me to, purl the purl stitches and knit the knit stitches until the end. And then row 7 is the same as row 5, and row 6 is the same as row 8 is the same as row 6, which is the one we're about to do. Okay, so it looks like for the next 3 rows we are going to knit the knit stitches and purl the purl stitches. So although it seems like a really large repeat of 16 rows, it's not a complex one. The pattern isn't changing often, and we're often, once we've made the change to the design, we are just knitting knit stitches and purling purl stitches. We just have to remember to change, whoops, one more purl. We just have to remember to change the staggering every so often by the looks of things. And purl the last 2. Okay, 7th and 8th stitch rows, coming up. Once again, we're going to knit the knit stitches and purl the purl stitches for the next 2 rows, and I will meet you back at the end of that. Okay, I've just done row 7 and 8, and you can sort of already see there's a little bit of a step up. You see that? And it steps up in the opposite direction when you turn it around. So, row 9 is, where are we? Purl 4, knit 4. Okay, so we're going to purl 4, knit 4, purl 4, knit 4, to the last 2 stitches which we purl 2. Turn our work, and again we are just knitting the knit stitches and purling the purl stitches. So row 10 is knit 2, purl 4, knit 4, hang on, yep, knit 4, purl 4, and knit the final 4. And it tells me now that we have to repeat those last 2 rows once more. So once again we're going to knit the knit stitches and purl the purl stitches now for the next 2 rows. So I will meet you back once you've done that. Okay, that's 12 rows we've managed to do, and you can really see the steps forming now. And our 13th row, we are told to do the same as row 2. Now, row 2 is purl 2, knit 4, purl 4, knit, oh, yep, knit 4, oh, hang on, just got a little knot formed, let me just grab it out, knit 4, and purl the last 4. Oops, split the yarn, so that was the same as row 2, and then we go on to row 14, which tells me to knit 4, purl 4 till the last 2 when we knit 2. So we knit 4, purl 4, and if you need to slow this down, by all means just do that. If you need to speed it up, you can also do that. The written pattern will be in the Facebook page. It will also be in the posts page on the channel. And we knit the last 2. Now it tells us to repeat those last 2 rows once more. So that is just knitting the knit stitches and purling the purl stitches. Once again, this is a really easy sort of stitch because it is just knits and purls. Well, most of them are knits and purls. It's just a matter of how you formulate them. But it's, it's a very handy sort of, just a geometrical sort of design really. I'm doing a few geometric, oh dear, I'll get there in the end. Going to do a few geometric designs in the next few weeks. And next month we're going to move on, and I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. There'll be a few, I think there'll be a lace stitch, there'll be a cable stitch, and there'll be some more of these sorts of stitches, I think, is what I've got planned for the following month. So I'm trying to just gradually step you up. And our final row to finish our 16 row repeat hasn't taken very long at all. We've done 2 repeats crosswise, and we've done the 16 rows, 1 repeat lengthwise. Oh, sorry, I had to count. I'd lost count. And this is our last row. And then we had to repeat these all over again from the top. from row 1. And there you go. We now have the steps. I'm hoping you can see them. I can see them. And they do literally. It's reversible, except for the steps go in an opposite direction, but still reversible. So another good one for, and there's no curl. So it's another good stitch for scarves, blankets, bags, anything really where you want the yarn to be, well, not necessarily on bags, but anything where you want the stitch to be reversible, you can use this one. I'll probably do half of more of a repeat off screen, but yeah, that is our steps stitch. I hope you enjoyed learning that. I will, as I say, include the written instructions on both the YouTube channel under posts and on the Facebook page as well. I will provide a link for both of those instructions in the description box for you to go to. So if you haven't got Facebook, you can go to the YouTube posts, or if you prefer to go to Facebook, you can do that also. And you can then, copy and paste the instructions or take a photo of the instructions, screenshot or whatever. So that is the steps stitch. Okay, thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you next time when we will be doing the alternating triangles, which is going to be sort of similar to this, where we're going to be making triangles instead of steps. Okay, bye for now.
Hi, my name is Joey, and my mummy wants to know why you haven't subscribed yet. Come on, hit that button. Thank you. Bye.